Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. We're just about to the weekend, or some of you may already be there, so you're almost there. But so the other day for lunch, I was having a tomato and cucumber sandwich, and then sometimes I add a little basil to it from the garden, and then having some egg salad in the morning that's out from my ducks and my chickens. And then I was over at my mom's and we had a tuna sandwich with some cucumber on the side, and then their peaches are coming in, and afterwards we're walking around the yard. We picked some peaches right off the tree, rinsed them under the hose, and we're eating those up. And then my nephews came over the other day, and they're young and they like to explore. We went out and we were checking out the blackberries, and they wanted to know what they tasted like, so we're sitting there with the little ones, one 18 months, one 5, pulling the blackberries off and trying them, and the 18-month-old is getting this look on his face from how sour they are, and the 5-year-old is loving it. You know, it's just a really good time of year for all that, and I just want to share that it is the most amazing and incredible feeling. It's almost emotional. It is so wonderful when all this comes together and you have this food that you know exactly where it comes from, and you watched it grow from a little seed or a little seedling and turn into this beautiful, amazing, delicious, well-grown, healthy food. We are so incredibly blessed to have these wonderful and amazing things. So I gotta tell you guys, wherever you live, if you live in a little studio apartment, if you live in a mansion, if you've got a half-acre of property, or you've got a dirt lot for your backyard, whatever it is that you have, seriously guys, go out, and even if you do it on your windowsill, if you plant one of those little windowsill herb gardens, or grow a small tomato plant and trim it back in front of one of your windows, or put something out on your porch and grow a couple of plants, even if it's just one thing, even if you just get one piece of fruit or one piece of vegetable off of it, it is so amazing, guys. Really do it. Just one little thing and you will love it. I really got to encourage you guys to try this because it is just so amazing. But either way, now that I've gotten that out of the way, we've had a ton of stuff going on. Like I said, we've been harvesting all kinds of stuff, so I want to bring you around and show you everything that we've been doing, and we'll get some work done while we're at it.
Jeez Louise, look at this place, guys. You don't tend it for a couple days, then it rains for a couple days, and then this mess explodes. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it looks a whole lot better. I managed to get out here and get it done before the sun hit this side of the house. As you can see, I had to put my son there in the garden because the sun is making its way here. I had to move him out of the sun. I kept moving him over and over. What do you think? That looks a lot better, right? Not too happy with me right now because he grabbed some piece of plant and was trying to eat it. So I took it away and now he's mad at me. Yeah, I still get smiles though. Well, thank you. Do a little bit on the other side, which isn't nearly as bad as this side because it had been weeded earlier. So I may go over. The sun's already kind of half on that garden because it's making its way around the house. I may go over and try to do a little bit of it and get it done. But it looks a whole lot better, right? Does it look better? Baby in the garden. Check it out, guys. It's going to be the third one I'm going to pull in. Really starting to come in, these cayenne peppers. Got a bunch of them on all the plants all around. One's back there. We got some more over here. You see them hanging down there, starting to turn red. We're starting to get those habaneros coming in. Got some beauties in there. Jalapenos, on the other hand, are just about done. I'm still getting a few little peppers coming in. Bigger than my hand, guys. Gonna get plenty of cayenne powder out of that guy. I'm getting all kinds of beautiful pumpkin flowers. Got one open, a whole bunch of buds starting there. We got outside and behind the leaf. Another beautiful open one there, one that's already passed by. We've had all kinds of bees in the yard and butterflies, so hopefully they're pollinating them for me. Got two big flowers over here. One that's trying to open, one that's working on it. And the squashes, which I'm more interested in than the pumpkins, are starting to get some nice buds on them. So those will be flowering, thank goodness. They've got buds all over them. Just on this one I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 buds on this one plant here, 7. Granted, they're probably not all female flowers, but they're doing some good stuff, and all of them are like that. I've got quite a few squash plants, and if you guys saw, I did plant these guys late, but it's supposed to be an Indian summer, and they'll do well into the cold weather anyways. So I'm looking forward to that, really hoping I'll get some stuff. The baby eats lots of it. I love to eat it, all that good stuff, so it'll be really, really nice. And this one here, guys, is if you saw the video, the little squashes that I pulled out of the compost pile that really didn't like the transplanting and seemed to die, and then one little leaf was coming back. Look at it. It's a beautiful little plant here. It's blowing up. We've had quite a few days of rain, and if you guys saw the stormy video, I mean, it downpoured. And now all of a sudden, you didn't look like this like 2 days ago. Look at how pretty. Nice. And here's the other one that survived the transplanting, also looking quite nice. I think the other one looks a little bit better. This one is looking quite nice too. That's awesome. And we've got a few onions here that you can see are starting to fall over. Got 2 falling over. Getting some yellow tips on the other ones. These are nice and big. Like I've said before, I'm really hoping that the onion down there is going to match the foliage, but since they're falling over, I'm thinking it's just about time to start pulling these guys up. I'm going to give them a little while longer. We'll let them yellow over nice and good. Make sure we've got nice big bulbs down there. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm so happy. This sandy soil seems to be doing really well for things like the onions and such like that. I've always been on very high clay content before. So this is different for me gardening in it. Same with our potatoes over here, guys. I think they're about ready to be harvested. They've flowered. They've made their little fruits there. Leaves are starting to curl up, starting to fall over in places. I think it's about ready to pull these potatoes up. Let's hope we've got a bunch of good potatoes in there. I know I keep talking about this, guys, but I am so excited. This is just one example. Look at this pepper plant. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 peppers on this one plant. And like, they're nice peppers. They're not like little ridiculous half-rotted guys. They are nice green peppers coming in. And that is awesome, because that's my husband's favorite. That's the best I can get him for eating, is getting him eating his green peppers. That's awesome. So I did come in, guys, and I ripped out all the old beans here. Because they finished up. They were definitely done. I gave them as long as I could, but they're done. But behind them, if you can see back there, all this little green coming in. That's all the good new set of pole beans coming in. And right in front of me here, they haven't come up yet. I'm hoping they will, but I've got a line of green bush beans in there and a line of purple bush beans in there. And the peas, totally finished up. You can see they're all yellow and dead. So I'm actually thinking today about ripping these out. I looked and I still have some pea seeds left, so I think I'm gonna go. I'm saying I'm gonna go for it. It is supposed to be an Indian summer out here this way. We're supposed to have a long summer, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a few more peas in the ground, because frankly, even if we only get a couple peas out of them, I've already got the seeds, so no harm, no foul. I think that is a plan for today, if I can get to it. Been picking tomatoes almost every day. Beautiful green tomatoes still waiting to ripen. And check it out, guys, after all that damage with the cabbage worms and moths, got nice heads on the savoy. Beautiful heads on the purple cabbage. I'm so excited. Oh yay, guys, I was so worried. Like I said, these other broccoli were not flowering. And I was worried because all the other years it got too hot and my broccoli always bolts. I have horrible luck with broccoli. I'm not good at growing broccoli. And then this year I put it more on the partial shade side of the garden. I'm like, oh good, they're not bolting. and then they weren't flowering. So last week I came out here right before it rained with a whole bunch of coffee grounds. Fed these guys up with a bunch of nitrogen from the coffee grounds and stuff to try to give it a little extra boost. And look at that! I don't know if you can see on the camera, the lighting's not the greatest right now where we're at. I get out of the way. Jeez Louise, I'm making it worse. There we go. If you see down there, a little broccoli head. And same with over here, a little broccoli head. I think that's the only one, the only two though. Yeah, those are the only two. But I will take it. That is awesome. And that is a shame. I was waiting for this one zucchini that I've gotten to get a little bit bigger. Zucchini bread is a big thing that I do every year. I usually give it to family and friends, and then I freeze it and have it for breakfast in the mornings. I had one good zucchini coming in, and look at that. That stinks. Got eaten by something at the bottom and now has obviously molded over. Oh well. Well, we'll cut that off. Hey mama cats. We've got a few more little spears coming in on the back side. Hopefully they do something. The other plants aren't doing so hot. I'm gonna go look at them right now and see what we got going on. Oh, that's good. We got one little guy in here. That's like, I mean, my finger next to it. It's like the size of my finger. It's doing something. And we've got some open female flowers on this one. So it's late, but it's going. And our beet greens, guys. I had come out here and done some thinning, and I moved some of them. I was like, hey, I'll put it where ones didn't come in and see if they make it, but no. No, it's not happy. It didn't make it. Some of them did, though. Pretty sure this one was one that I transplanted over from thinning out. Few down the side, but it looks like it needs more thinning already. It looks like more of them are coming in. And that celery that I attempted this year, I was really late and they were on sale because it was kind of past the buying time for them. Had some babies. I've never grown celery before, but not really sure how it grows, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. I probably didn't care for them as well as I should have either, but that's okay. And they got a little neglected. There's that one. One over here you can see it really yellowed over and just isn't doing so hot. But we'll see what they do. We'll see. Ooh, it smells like celery after touching it. Just got a huge whiff of that. A little harvest for today. Cannot complain about that. Got quite a few cucumbers, a pepper, got a nice big cayenne that you saw, a bunch of crepe tomatoes down there. Cannot complain about that. And check it out, guys. One of my lettuces from my variety mix went ahead and bolted, and I let it go to flower. And what a pretty flower that has. Look at that gorgeous purple color. Very nice.
Alright, so I managed to get the other half done. I am frankly starving. I know my son's going to want lunch soon, so I'm going to head in and take care of that. Need to do some cleaning up inside. I've got company over tonight, so I figure I'll do that while the sun's at its highest and it's at its hottest for the day. And then I definitely want to come back out and try to get the peas done like I was talking about. We've got a ton of blackberries down behind me that way that have been coming in like crazy, so I want to make sure that I keep harvesting those. See what else I can get to for the day, but for now, I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Definitely stay cool, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you all. I will see you on the next one, and God bless. Bye.